Hey everybody, this is my channel, Rob. No, this is Rob with my channel /all. I'm running a little behind tonight, so I'm walking fast and I'm carrying 35-pounder. What I'm doing is I'm alternating between 35 pounds and 44 pounds because I can handle the 35-pounder. But walking a mile with the 44 pounds, it takes me 30 minutes, but man, that 30 minutes just wipes me out. I mean, really wipes me out. So, I'm just, walking a little quickly tonight, because I don't want to be out here too late, because I have work tomorrow. Then, and that's about it. And of course, I'm alternating between rack carry and suitcase carry. And of course, I've completely adjusted to 35 pounds. So when I walk around with the 44-pounder, the handle's so big and it's just so heavy, and I'm just like, oh my god, why am I doing this? And then I'll switch hands here in a second. Oh, there's a dog over there. And of course, my grip has completely adjusted, so it's no problem to walk around with a 35-pounder. And then I'm still trying to narrow down this new walk where I walk and then losing my train of thought here because the dog is barking in the background. Where I walk with a suitcase carry, kettlebell, then rack it, and I think I know how I'm going to do that. And then I can manage the 35-pounder. 44-pounder is just like, my gosh, it's heavy, really heavy. But I manage it. So I think I'm going to start on this end right now, where I do the suitcase in one hand and then rack it for the other 100 meters. And we'll call that a lap. And of course, I'm keeping the camera going for the full mile. So, with this new method I'm trying, I've been trying to narrow down some kind of oh, what's the word I'm looking for? Balance between the suitcase carry and the rack carry. And I think I've got it narrowed down. In fact, we'll see how it pans out when we get all the way around the track. So my work went pretty good today. I'm almost finished with my work, and all these videos will go public. All the good and bad. And then oh, how am I supposed to say this? Then I'll be picking up my videos in another part of the country. There'll be like a week or 2 weeks where I won't be posting any videos, but that cannot be helped. And of course, last week was really tough because I had a lot going on, a lot of personal stuff, a lot of public stuff, a lot of banking, packing. Here we go. We're at the corner. Then we just rack it. We keep walking. And hopefully this will work. and it won't be too strenuous. But at work, I managed to solve a lot of issues today. I was running a little late. Normally, I don't run late, but I ran into traffic right outside of town. Man, that was annoying. One of the issues with Highway 99 is that for how many people live along the highway, it's really a small highway. It's really inefficient versus I-5, which runs parallel and is a bigger highway, but 99 is more efficient when it comes to travel because my work is along that route, whereas I-5 is out of the way. All right, switching hands here. And then we're at one lap, so we'll just keep going. So yeah, those were the issues I was having with 99. Man, I shouldn't have eaten so much dinner. One of the other issues I've been running into, I'm not able to keep up proper eating habits between going to work, packing and moving out. Swallowed a bug there. I'm not able to keep up proper eating habits. So I just have to work a little harder on that. And also work on my attendance. I don't want that to suffer. And it suffered a little bit last week. It suffered a little bit this week. So I'm just gonna go back to my habits of just getting up at 5:30 and leaving at 6:30. And the reason why I fell out of that habit is because, like, in my bones, I know it sounds ridiculous, but in my bones I can feel the contract is almost ending. So I've gone into just write it out mode. And that's what's happened. I keep going here. I really need to make this arm more stronger for the rack. My left arm is completely strong for it, but then this arm is just unbalanced. That's one of the reasons why I'm walking like this, strengthening up my arms. And of course I can carry the 44 pounder just fine, but I kind of need to master this walk. I'll put it out here. And we keep going, and we give this arm much needed rest. I'm really looking forward to leaving California. I've been down here far too long, far longer than I should have been. I'm not a huge fan of the weather. It's wonderful down here, and if you can acclimate if you can acclimate to excellent Mexican food or Hispanic food or just good food in general, then it's totally great to live down here. I find that the food is too good. So I'll be happy to be going back to Seattle, where my choices are a little bit narrower and sometimes the food is more blander. I know it's completely backwards, but I've had a hard time with my weight since I've got here in February. Here we are at the mark, and just rack it. This is lap 2. So I was talking some of the janitorial earlier. I thought they took 3 months off, just like the teachers. But they were here. They were here during the break. And I've just seen them out here cleaning up and stuff. So yeah. The fence is open now during normal hours again. That's good. I'll walk on the inside of the track here. This is actually a little bit harder than I thought it would be, but it's not impossible. Alright, third lap. Oh man. Today was just really tough. I think after this lap I'll stretch out. I'll do one more lap. Then I gotta head out to the bank and head home. But this is just what I needed. Chance to unwind, do some physical activity. I've been playing Oblivion again. And sometimes when I get home, I just want to fire it up. Just play Oblivion. And kind of been resisting the urge not to. And performing my studies, stuff like that. Kind of lag behind on my studies too. And it's most likely this happens to everybody. I just hit the ceiling of how much I can take, and I just need to step away from it all for a couple of weeks. And I'm slowly gonna wind myself back into it. Especially with going back up to Seattle. I'll have access to my library again. The library I like to go to. Adjust it there for a second. And I'm practicing this walk for the 44-pounder. See what my arms can handle. to take a moment and tie that back up when I finish this lap. Excuse me. My hand's a little tired, so I'm just holding the camera low.
Stop, Landon. Stop it.
All right, take a moment to tie my shoe, then continue here. I really haven't seen a drop in weight reduction. I've just kind of been hovering at my weight because I've been eating poorly. This is the fourth lap, final lap. But I'll have to fix all that. I have to go through and fix it all again. Get my body used to food and digestion again. Been eating a lot of takeout food like Mexican and stuff like that. Again, very good, very addicting food. But one of the things that led to that is kind of got rid of our refrigerator because of the move. So that's kind of been the options, but that's okay. I can figure it out. Even if I have to eat deli-made sandwiches, I will stop eating like high salt and fat foods. Man, I don't like this light. It's really blinding. I'm gonna keep going. yeah, this hand is definitely not used to racking, but it will become used to it. Excuse me. Alright, give this hand a break. So football season is on again. I think I showed not showed people playing football, but one of my previous videos, there's kids practicing for football and tryout and all that jazz. I might not have enough time to do another mile walk. I'll see. Simply because I can't stay out too late, and I can't start until like 7:30 or 8 because of the heat. But in Seattle, I won't have that problem. I can just go to the track and just walk it, and I'm sure I'll be out of work for a little while. Probably about a week or two. So that's just one of those things. So let me talk about some of the opportunities that are facing me. I sent in my information for a field engineer in Redmond, and I had an option for working with ODOT, Oregon Department of Transportation. And I sent in my information for that, but I'm still holding out that I can just transfer into another job with Robert Half, because despite all the grievances I've had, that's all over with, and I'd be happy to pick up another contract with them. It was a new experience, this contract, and I learned a lot, so it was a good contract. Still is a good contract. In fact, they wanted to know if I wanted to stay, but I do have to pick up my schooling again. I can't hold off on it anymore. The cool thing about that is that with all the experience I have, that's a mile. It'll be self-funded, so I'll be working on paying down my my financial aid, along with funding my own college, because I've got to accept a position for a little bit more for what I'm making to make that work. And I know with Robert Half I can make that work. So it's a little late now. I still have to go to the bank. So I won't be walking another mile. Next time you see me out here, it'll be with a 44-pound kettlebell. But I will be out here again, probably before we leave. We've got like 2 more weeks left. So the majority, like I'll be out here on the weekend with a 44-pound kettlebell, trying to practice the same walk I did tonight. and then another 2 days next week. And then once I get all settled in Seattle, it'll be back to 3 or 4 days again. Because right now, everything I'm doing is just maintenance. So with that being said, see you later, YouTube world.